Mm. Hello. I know you think you're seeing double. Absolutely not. You're actually hearing double. But the question is that what he hears sometimes? Is that what he sees sometimes? Now, as annoying as this is, imagine how it sounds and looks to him. How about we deal with just one of these? Hmm? Okay, I like that. Hello. Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Sheri. You know, I love my experiments. Yes, I'm CEO, coach, consultant, and creator of my Best Life Academy. But I utilize that little experiment there because sometimes that's what our, well, gents are getting. It's called duality. So, what is he really getting? What can we say about him? Perhaps he's your guy. Perhaps he's your best friend. Perhaps he's your spouse. Perhaps he's just someone that you know, but you really respect him a lot. But what does he really get when it comes to us? Yeah, just like that intro that I gave you with those two pictures for just a moment, same person, same image, same voice, but it's duality. He's getting more than just one of us. And so, which one is the real us? What do we really give him? What do we really say? Hey, I see you there, Minister Vallo. What do we really say? What can you say about that picture when he's home, when he's relaxed, when we're just hanging, when we're just having a great time? Yeah. What can we say about him as he's getting dual pictures of us, dual sounds of us, dual ideas, concepts, perspectives from us? Which one is the real one? You see, what happens with duality? What happens with more than one of us? What happens with that is that he is just getting a piece instead of the peace, Peace, that he really wants. Hey, I see you there, my sister. Who's he really getting? You see, because with the duality where we started, and I don't know if you noticed, but just for a few moments, y'all, that sound was irritating. It was irritating even to record it for me. It was irritating to have the echo coming back and forth. It was irritating trying to keep up with which mouthpiece is saying what. At what time are we saying the same things? It was irritating. So for me to just record that in a very short snippet, what is it like for our husbands, our spouses, our friends, our best friends, our boyfriends, our boo things, as we say? What is it like? Because, see, what he gets while he's trying to decide who it is that's speaking is he gets a piece of this, a piece of that, and then he has to piece it together. So all he's getting is pieces. Okay, I get it. That doesn't sound like a big deal, right? Not to us anyway, because we talk a mile a minute, we multitask, we do all of these things. But if we really realize and sit down with it, everybody's not getting the best version of us. They're still getting pieces. It's just that our boo thing, our honey, our sugar, our sweet thing, our love is accustomed to taking those pieces and making it work. But when you think about him leaving the house with pieces, going to work in an environment that may or may not accept him, in an environment that does not appreciate him all the time, in an environment that does not seek his best interest at all times, in an environment that may not celebrate him. Yes, that one. He's leaving with pieces to go out into a world and possibly be torn to pieces, only to return to a place where there is no peace, Peace, but there is still pieces. Why is this so interesting, Dr. Sheri? Well, let me tell you, my sister, is because pieces stick. hmm You ever dealt with a piece of anything? It has an edge to it. It can poke, it can prod, it can irritate, just like that duality, just like that dual video of me talking and you're getting the echo and all the background, irritating. And then sometimes pieces stab. They go deeper than the surface. They leave injury underneath it, injury to his heart, injury to his ideas, injury to who he is as a man. And then we want him to show up and be a whole man after the pieces have stuck and stabbed him. Yeah, yeah, they do that. That's pieces. They injure, they hurt, they are real. And yet, he comes home to it sometimes day in and day out. Every now and then, he may get one of us, that one that he signed up for. But in reality, do we need to take a look in the mirror and say, is he dealing with pieces, brokenness in me? Is he dealing with pieces, burdensome aspects of me? Is he dealing with pieces, the belligerent aspect of me? When I want to flip my wig, and I can. Which one is he getting? What does that really mean? I know you didn't sign up for all this. All you just really wanted was a break midday. But you know what we call this power tables, where you bring your lunch and, well, we bring the tea. I'm just dishing right now and serving just a little bit of tea. That's all. The pieces, guys, are what injure him. So when we talk about him, do we talk about the places where he's been injured? Do we talk about the places where he's been hurt? Do we talk about the places where he's been stuck and stonewalled by a world? Do we talk about that? Or do we sign up with the rest of the world beyond work and we sign on and ascribe to the stigmatic aspects of manhood? Is that what we do? Do we sign up for the stench of what the world says they give off? Uh-huh. I'm just having a conversation. That's all. It's just grown folk conversation. That's it. That's what we do. And that's what we're going to do with tucking him in with this event, where it's going to be a man panel, panelists that are going to be there. And then they're going to be talking about some of this and many other things. I think you want to be there. Going over to Dr. Sheri Lee's, www.drsherylees.com. But I'm going to finish this thing today. Why am I finishing it? Because that is what is happening to our brethren, to our men, to our husbands, to our boyfriends, to our significant others, to our boo thing, and even in our work environment. I understand that we're walking in as women, and yes, we're degreed up. We look like thermometers when we walk in. I got it. I work just as hard for what I have, maybe harder than what you did. But do we walk in with an element of what I call elegant femininity that still can get the job done? You see, that's the way I decided, at least in this part of my life, that I'm showing up. Elegant femininity that still gets the job done. I don't have to have those contests. I'll leave the verbiage off the table, but you've heard some of that contest with men to prove who I am and what I bring to the table. No, I show up in my elegant femininity because that is what is missing from the boardroom. And when that elegant femininity shows up in who she is and understands who her brethren happen to be, who are sitting at the table, showing up with their doubts, showing up with their frustrations, showing up with even their fears and their agony about stability, not just in the job place, but far beyond that. for their family and the legacy that they will leave. My job is to leave him with his manhood intact. I know. Y'all didn't think it was going to get this real today. I understand. I understand. And I understand if you really need to go. That's okay. It'll be here for the replay, though. Yeah, that's what it'll be here for. Because beyond June, what will we say about him? Beyond June, what will we speak about him? Beyond Father's Day and the tie that maybe he gets one more time this year, or that cup that he can travel with one more time this year, who will he be? Will duality follow him? And so, what is he really getting? He's getting stuck, he's getting stabbed, and he's getting embodied in stigma. I know. Y'all, it hurts just to talk about it. It does hurt. He's getting embodied in the stigma of statistics instead of asking him, what do you need for more of your story? Y'all, this is better than I thought. I'm telling you. I got to get some more tea on this one. This was just really good. It's really good. Put your questions in the chat if you like, or even your comments. I see you guys lighting it up. Thank you so much for joining on today. We just got a few more minutes. We're not going to keep you guys long because this is your lunch period for much of you. But I wanted to share this with us today because he's still writing that story, just like we're writing our story. I don't want my honeys, my love. I don't want my boo thing. Yeah, my husband, my house band that holds it together, for his story sends me to be pieces, sticks, stabs, stigma, and statistics. I want him to blow the roof off that thing with this next chapter. I want him to have such a storybook ending whenever God decides for that to be, that people look at it for years and say, I thought it couldn't happen, but look at this. I want to know that my message to him in the house and beyond is that you got this. In the house and beyond, that you make a difference. In the house and beyond, the world is better because you're here. In the house and beyond, you show up like a boss. I don't care if you've got a broom and a mop in your hand. You boss that thing for the day. Do you understand? That's who you are. You see, that's how, when we walk in with elegant femininity that knows she can get the job done, she is not threatened by him. She realizes that she is his biggest compliment. When we take this attitude, when we have this attitude, and I know what you're saying, we got those out there, misogynists, I got all of that. We're not talking about them. We're talking about your boo. We're talking about my boo. Yeah. And some other great men that you know or have known throughout the years. Celebrate them in this manner and see what happens with that story. See how that climactic end begins to build. See who buys in to the next page, the next chapter. See who's on the waiting list as the book is getting ready to be released. See who's standing in line wanting that signature, that signed copy, because his story got better because of you. His story is better because of me. That's my job every day, not to deal with the dualities of me day in and day out. I didn't say we don't have them every now and then, but what I am saying is, girl, we better see it. Sister, we better understand when it happens. And yes, my best girlfriend, get it in check. Don't let it remain. Go back and have a conversation and say, hey, that was that altered ego over there. I've got one and my cousin knows it. She actually named me when she said it. When that one shows up, I already know. Duality, annoying, irritating. It's sticking, stabbing him, and it's getting ready to cause him to walk in some of those things. We don't want that. Let's get this thing in check. All right, excuse me, alter ego. Girl, you got to go right now. It's just one of us gonna be in this story. And I'm the leading lady, baby. Do not get it twisted. I am that girl. I'm that chick. I'm the leading lady in this one. Are you the leading lady in yours? Is that what he can say when he gets to work? Can he look around? And maybe it's something that we take is so simple, so small. Maybe it's lunch that we prepare for him. Maybe it's putting his favorite dessert in there. Maybe it's a note in that box that says, thinking of you, it's going to be your best day today. What is that thing that he leaves home with? Is it a text message? Is it that call that says, I really don't want anything? No, it's not the light bill and it's not the kids. It's you. See, that makes a difference. What we say about him matters. Yeah, what we say to him matters. And who shows up when he's home matters, because that defines if he is receiving pieces or peace. I decided I wanted him to have a home of peace. I want him to have a life of peace. I want him to, that even when he laughs, it's in peace. And I especially want that when he loves, it's in peace. And his legacy, therefore, will be in peace and not pieces. That's all I wanted to share with you on today with power tables, because it is that important. So, as I said, we are celebrating. You guys go on over there. We'll see you this Tuesday, June 13th. Sign up. This is free. Let me tell you this. Now, if you want a VIP up, I suggest that you do. We have VIP set for you and Boo. You get to bring him backstage, have that private conversation with our panelists, questions, whatever that is. Let me tell you, these guys going to be doing real talk in real time. We'll share them with everybody else, but we got backstage moments too. If you're single, you get to come over, because sometimes you might be wondering why we're single. Hmm, interesting. Have a conversation with the guys that know. Our men, we've got some amazing men coming on. I'm telling you, they're hilarious as all get out, but they're real too. That's why they're my brothers. I love them. And you'll get to hear a little bit from, well, my boo thing as well. All right. So we're looking forward to seeing you all over there. And listen, just to show a few of your comments. Yeah, it is powerful, sister. Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, tucking him in is powerful too. We want you to be there. This is a powerful thing. We got to get this together. It matters. You better know it. Yeah, I see Minister Deborah was all in this thing. I see you here. Yeah, we teach it, sis. You know, we got to do that. Love you, Sister April. And oh, my friend, my sister, love you to life. Ah, Sandra, many days in Fort Worth. Not gonna go there, girl. You almost make me cry right now. But author as well. You guys check her out a little bit. Love you to life, sis. Good to have you here on today. And yes, it's just an amazing thing. We sipping that tea, baby. We sipping that tea. Yeah, we sipping that tea today because we have to. This is life-changing stuff. I see you there, my sister Myra. Love you to life, girl. Oh, my brother, cousin over there, Delvin Lister, with my big sister, Minister Shay. Just love you guys to life. Love you, love you, love you. Yes, yes. We need all of these things. We got to serve this tea. Saw you, Minister Vallow. Yes, most definitely. We coming on in here. And to all of you who may be listening a little bit later on this evening, I know everybody's schedule is a bit different. This is Friday. It's always very busy. But I want you to know it is that important. It is that important. We never, ever want our men to feel less than who they are designed to be. And so, with that being said, this won't be the only time you'll see us celebrate them, but this is a now time that you can get in on. Go on over there and sign up. I'm telling you, we're celebrating them like nobody's business. You get to go ahead and sign up. Any questions right here? You can ask us or just sign up at the website. But we're so excited to be with you here today and look forward to seeing you. You have some more ads and stuff from us, some more promos. You know how we do it over here at MBLA. We just love the creativity. And sometimes I think it just lets our inner child out. So y'all just, bear with us just a little bit. But anybody with questions, I see the comments, obviously, and we're so excited to see those comments always. You guys came in hot on today. I see you there, my sister Gloria. Glad I came back down here. Good to see you today. Bless you. Love you to life, girl. And then, of course, closing out with Minister Vallow with love, love, love. So yes, you want to bring your guy in. This is a time where you can do it. You can tune in with him. As I said, for the first part of this, and you want more, you get the backstage pass where they really get to do a deep dive with you and your boo. And these guys have signed up to just be here and be available. They have walked the gamut. I'm telling you, I got the lineup panelists, and I was telling one of them yesterday, I said, I think I got the upper echelon. He said, I don't know about that. I said, I know I do. And so that's what you're going to get on this Tuesday. We're just going to let them go. So you bring your questions, bring your comments, but bring your boo for sure. Your boo and you. You don't want to miss this because he gets to hear it in his voice, in his element, from his brothers, and what it's really like when it comes to the tucking him in experience. We just tipped a little bit while we were sipping this tea, and keeping it comfy. Remember, this is so important. You want peace and not pieces. I made a decision in 2019. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but let me go ahead and close out with this real quick. Just got to tell you this quick snippet. I made that declaration at the top of 2019. My cousin is on the line, and some of you who know me knew that. I made a declaration, but I began to inquire, what is it? Why don't we have these men around us in their best lives? What's going on? I found out some things we were doing. We called that thing out, got that thing out of us. But with that decree, I put, I want peace and not pieces. Little did I know that one statement wasn't even in his ear gates. He was nowhere around. But we set in the atmosphere what I call the element of attraction, that you will attract who you become. I think I'll end with that. We'll attract who we become. So if we're in pieces and we're broken and we're all over the place, that's what we get. Don't go left on the brethren, because we attracted who we are. It's our turn now to become, not become men. That's not what I'm saying. I ain't going against the book right now. We ain't going against the Bible. We ain't going against that one. But we get to become, in personality, in character, in virtue, who we want to attract. So don't question it when we receive it. Go look in the mirror if it's not what you want. And then go back to the drawing table and say, help me to become who I want to attract. And I decided that peace is who I wanted to be. And guess what? Peace is exactly what I got. And so I keep speaking and affirming peace so that peace returns even from an unpeaceful day at work, in traffic, in Walmarts. Peace still comes home because peace resides here. His name is on the mailbox. Knows the address. All right, I'm leaving with that, y'all. Y'all know I love you. Y'all come over and see us, Tucking Him In experience. Yes, go ahead and sign up. It's going to be live across the platforms, so you'll get in on the first part. But if you need that deep dive, and I think you do, who I'm listening to, you better sign up today. Bring your best girlfriend. Tell her, girl, you attracting some stuff. This is why you're getting some stuff. You need to be there. You better tap them in right now. Go ahead and hit them and say, go ahead and sign up. Sign up with me. We're going to do it as a package deal. That's what we're going to do. You get to do that. So I will see you this Tuesday, and you'll see a little bit more about Tucking Him In experience. So I'm so excited. I'm Dr. Sheri, the leadership doc over in the home of my Best Life Academy. That's MBLA, where we have coaching, consulting, creating. And today, this coming Tuesday, we want you to create a little bit more of your best life. Help him write that story, girl. and be his leading lady. Okay, we'll see you then. Y'all take care. Have a great Friday.